takes a little while.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Right side comes in for Nikola Pekovic. And Derek Favors subbed in for Tobias Harris. And the wide open shot from Green. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I think they've lost their aggressiveness a little bit. They're not getting fouled and going to the line.
Well, you know, that's an excellent point you make there, Steve, but we got to be careful not to nitpick here. I mean, they do still have the lead, and that's an advantage they'd be wise to continue to press forward on. He was right up tight on him on that attempt. Terrific D to throw off the shot.
And he did it without making too much contact and getting the officials' attention either.
And the first half is now in the books. Jazz lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He's got 14 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. They've got Kobe. Davis is out there with Henry Sims. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Sloan in the one spot.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Jazz leading by 13.
Well, Ed Davis, in his 5th season out of North Carolina, he's had to battle for minutes both in Toronto and Memphis, but has produced when he's been on the court. An active, athletic big man. He's a player to watch.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Burks leading the charge. The tray. Lawson outside. Another shot. And the pass to Burks. He dishes it to Lawson. Harris passes to Burks. He feeds it to Lawson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Burks kicks to Harris. Davis with the double team. Burks can't get it to go.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Leonard dishes to Bryant. Shoots off the step back. And the jumper is good. Kobe's got 16 points. Jazz leading by 11. To the right side. Favors with a screen on Bryant. Burks throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Ed Davis.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. A different look for Utah. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Cantor in for Derek Favors. Leonard attacking. There's the block. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Kobe. He's got 16. To the inside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Orlando shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
You know, it wasn't just that the Jazz were struggling against the rest of the West. They were getting punished regularly by teams in the East as well. Despite that, this is a young team that I think has a chance to get better rather quickly.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Wasing kicks to Harris. Now here's Burks. Guarded by Kobe. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Burks. Harris has got 7 points. The Jazz did have a lot of trouble with the East, even though teams in the East were more willing to play at the Jazz's preferred pace.
Yeah, but when you don't have a dynamic offense, it doesn't matter what pace you play at, and that missing ingredient is what hampered the Jazz against all teams, including the East.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Sims. Hits it from three-point range. Sims has got his 2nd basket.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Harris passes to Pekovic. Back to Harris. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Leonard.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Sloan. 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. Jazz leading by 11. Harris outside. Pass to Cannon. Lawson outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Burks. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Cantor. No good. And Orlando the other way now. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfrid Payton has some very noticeable hair on the floor. He said the story behind it is as follows. Me and my teammates in high school agreed we wouldn't cut our hair the entire season until we won a state championship. We wound up losing in the semifinals, but I liked what it was doing and just let it keep growing and growing. Guys, will it ever end?
We'll see if it does. Thanks, Doris.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt in the offensive philosophy today. Pound that thing inside.
Stolen by Cantor. And here's Lawson. Kicks it to Harris. There's the dish to Burks. Looking for Pekovic. He gets it there. 5 on the clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Jazz leading by 13. Lawson kicks to Burks. And there's the foul. It's on Donald Sloan. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Dishes to Burks. Into Pekovic. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Davis kicks to Sloan. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He has not been on his game. You know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Utah calls timeout.
Magic's offensive struggles last year were numerous, but a big part of it was that they just didn't get to the line often.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Utah's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Dang dishes to Green. Orlando grabs the miss.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
And Utah making a change here. Copeland's checked in. Dang against Leonard. He kicks it to Davis. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got his third rebound on the night. Passes it to Ridnour. Here's Copeland. They grab their own miss. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Dang. Utah the rebound. They shoot again. Good. He hits the jump shot. Dang's got 12.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Jazz leading by 14. On the wing, Green. There's the feed to Ridnour. Pass to Copeland. On the wing, Dang. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Kobe throws it down hard. Well, as far as the defense goes, Mark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Dang against Leonard. Dang can't get it to go.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Kobe kicks to Davis. Another shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
On the wing, Green. Outside, Dang. Ridnour passes to Copeland. Pocket 6. Here's Whiteside.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Davis inside. And now Utah, fast break. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And it doesn't even draw iron. Jazz leading by 12. The drive by Green. Copeland. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
At the line for your Jazz.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Ed Davis. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. And now Orlando on the break. And here they go. Beasley dishes to Mozgov.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
Now Ridnour.